Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we give our praises to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash.
double honor to the Prophet Great Millstone, to our truth through will, peace, blessing, and salutations to Akim out there, scattered abroad to the four corners of earth, that serving His truth and true sincerity. To I say Shalom.
Shalom.
This is brothers here from GMS Detroit again, coming to you on another weekend. You know, the prophecy of the downfall of Esau Edom's kingdom, and to wake up our people. You know, in this past week, you know, it's Esau's so-called new year that just came to pass. So now we're in the year of 2026. And even before, usually what happens before the new year comes in, Pastor Hart, he'll do a sit down and he'll coin the year. This time he coined the year either 2 or 3 weeks before the new year even came in. And he coined the year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts, man. You know? And it's fitting for him to fit this year that title, because even before we fully got into 2026, we see what happened with the Genesis cats. You know what they was doing. Nate with his breakdown of the saying a new moon is the full moon, and also saying that we don't have the names right now, that we're gonna get the names in the kingdom. You know, what happened with that one camp, the dude that got kicked out of GMS because he wanted to take some time off to do his work, was study for a job or whatever, and then the men of that camp, what their reaction was to it. So we gonna see, you know, what's in store, but we already can see how going into the year and how this year starting off, what it's gonna look like. But we also start off with the Isaiah 41 and 14, so brother can grab that.
This is about the book of Isaiah 41 and 14. And it reads, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel."
It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, I will help thee." Okay? We're going to need help from Yahweh Yahushai in the times that we're getting ready to enter into, man. With the Apostle Heart Coin 2025, it was a year of Jacob's trouble and hopefully the year of Esau's downfall, if I'm not mistaken. You know? But he's Jacob's trouble. That was the start of the title. And what was happening all 2025? Soon as Trump stepped himself in office, what did he start doing? He started deporting the Northern Kingdom, man. He started getting them up out of here. He didn't waste no time, man. And that's still going on to this day, man. That deportation thing. And then they're also creating more facilities, man. They're supposed to be creating here in Michigan, in a city called Highland Park, a ICE facility, man. So that's still going to happen. Then February 3rd, they're getting ready to come up against the Haitians, man. We went into it. I can't remember exactly what all it said. It was a lot of information, but basically they're going to start coming against the Haitians, man. And me and the brother, we talk about it, and you know, we say, how do you discern who's a Haitian, man? Because if you going off the outer appearance, then we all fuck. Because Haitians is the very dark skinned people. So if you going off a skin complexion, then we all fuck. So then how do you discern who is that? How does it start off? You can believe on the beginning services, it's gonna start by just grabbing people up because of how they look. But then what? It's gonna lead to them what? To force people to get that digital ID, man. That's what's coming down the pipe. So when it says, "Fear not that worm Jacob, I will help thee," we're gonna need Yahweh Yahushai to help us, man. Because Esau is coming down with that great wrath, man. He's getting really ready to roll, man. He's getting everything in order. Everything's already in order, man. He just has to say the word, and it's going to be brought forth.
As the brother said, man, it's gonna get bad out here for us Jakes, man. The tribe of Israel, man, northern and southern kingdom. So it's to a point where you're gonna have no other option but to lean towards the Lord. This is Psalms 91 in verse 1. "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." Verse 2, "I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, and him will I trust." So the best thing to do is get into these scriptures, you know, walk up to your heritage if you're an Israelite. because you siding with the enemy is going to get you nowhere but destroyed. You might have a little bit more time to survive because the main thing we were looking out for is when they have that full implement of the MOTV. And if you take it, yeah, you might be able to survive just a little bit, but there's no salvation for you, man. Get with the scriptures.
That's your best bet, man. That secret place, that wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man. That's how you're going to be able to hopefully be preserved from the things that's going to happen, man. That's what we believe on. That's why you got these other kids, they like to say what? That we're faith-based Israelites. We are faith-based Israelites because at the end of the day, that's what it's going to come down to. Your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, as well as the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of these scriptures, man. They go hand in hand. You got to come on. Come on, stop talking. Nah, grab it, man.
Okay. Actually, I got something to back you up, though.
Let's come on, grab it.
Okay.
So Revelation 12 and 12. It's like I got cough drop in my mouth.
You got some of those? Let me get one of those. No, not right now. Go ahead and read.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That's still my point, brother. Go ahead.
And no, linebacker, just repeat what the brother said, how important it is, because our people don't truly understand what this nigga is actually capable of. For example, Trump raised absolute fucking hell, arguably way worse than what Joe Button fucking did. And what? Not even a year. 6 months is when everything really got fucking rolling. Probably even 3 months. And then niggas started rolling in all these fucking bills. And something I was going back and forth with ChatGPT on is because I don't know if y'all saw it, but there's that Israeli billionaire that's talking about how they wanted to limit the First Amendment.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of the First Amendment.
Yeah.
The Elder Apostle Tahar, sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Not even Elder Apostle Tahar, man. Honestly, the First Amendment or the freedom of speech was made for us prophets, But now that you see the prophets on the scene and the message that you were pouring out, it got you fucking scared, man, because you know what's going. We see what's coming down the rabbit hole, man. That's why they're trying to censor, certain social medias.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it, because they don't want this truth to come out. Couldn't get any more.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, with ChatGPT, it mentioned, I asked it, it's tightening down. Is that a common occurrence in the downfall of kingdoms? And it flat out said, yeah. And Esau knows that his fucking time is up. And the closer and closer we get to that, the harsher, and more stringent, more draconian measures this nigga's going to put down, such as fucking implementing all these damn ICE facilities everywhere. And not only going after the Northern Kingdom, what he calls illegal immigrants, but also going after the people that are already here, they think they're already here, and so-called deporting them.
Yeah. You see this man, it's a big-ass hypocrite.
He's just a fucking idiot. He's a fucking tool. Like, the nigga doing what he's supposed to do.
Kind of. We got this one. This was back in what the brother said about being faith-based, man. This thing is, I'll just grab it. Because, we like to be, hell yeah, we faith-based Israelites, man. This is Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And that's what we're doing, man. We don't take breaks. We give you the whole message. We rebuke and reprove. We doing to the best to wake up to our customs and our heritage to, seek salvation and help, man. Because we can't do this. We can't do this on our own, man. We can't. Well, Revelation the 6th chapter about the red horse. You think you can come up with somebody's blessing that's the sword? Man, fuck no, man.
Yeah, Esau's blessing's a sword, man. Jake think because they can wield the sword themselves that they can be able to war with this man, and you're not gonna be able to, man. That's Esau's blessing. That's what the Lord through Isaac gave him, man. And look what he's done with it. Look what Esau been able to do with that blessing of having a sword. How he's been able to go throughout the world and raise hell.
Look what he's doing now.
Yeah.
He just attacked Venezuela.
Just attack Venezuela, man. Why? And then
they need some democracy.
Yeah, and then but then your car just posted when they the president they just kidnapped. I believe he said yesterday he just had made a video. He had put it in the chat. He made a video saying how November 21st, him and Trump just had a conversation. He said the conversation was rather pleasant. But he said the acts after the conversation has not been very pleasant. And he said he tell the people of Venezuela that you have a friend in the United States of America, man. He said that he told Trump that if you're willing to ever sit down and attack what's going on the drug.
Cartel.
No, not the cartel. What's the problem? The importing of drugs. He said we can talk about that. And he said if you ever need any oil, you can come and get it. That's what the president said in that video, man. But why? Like your brother said, it don't matter. He has his own agenda. He wants to do his own thing. Brother, grab Habakkuk 2 and start at verse 4. But yeah, he went over there, then bombed over there, and then they kidnapped the man. And then after that, what's gonna happen? They're gonna bring in who they want to bring in to set them in that power seat, so they can start pushing their agenda, man. That's what Esau has always done, and it goes back to that blessing of the sword because he has the ability to go in and drop bombs on you. You know, and like, and then they said, I was watching right before we got to camp, the elder brother, Amon Kabar in New York. I just watched the beginning of his video. It was like an Edomite. He was talking about it. He said that the way that they did it, the way that they invaded Venezuela, it was a powerful way, saying that I dare you to shoot us down or I dare you to do something against us, man. That's how he always has conducted himself. But now it's going to come back and backfire on him because now these other nations have to have the same, if not more firepower than they have, man.
That's how we can sweep. We got that Habakkuk 2 and 4.
Yeah.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is filled up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
The spirit that's in Esau is not upright in him, man. He does not have an upright bone in his body, man. He's gonna always be the wicked. He's gonna always find a way to do something off, man. And because it's just in his nature. Continue.
It's like verse 5. It reads, Ye also because he transgressed it by wine, he is a proud man.
Yeah.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, he neither keep it his home. So his desires is death and hell. Why does it say that? Because the grave is never filled. You know, people are always dying, so it's constantly people being put in the grave, man. That's Esau's desire, man. He always wants more. He always wants next, man. He never can be satisfied, man. So what? He goes around to these other countries, to these other nations, and see what he can take from them, man. And we already know that Venezuela has very good oil over there, man. So he's going over there and try to do that. And in that video, it's the same thing they did. Was it the Iranians when they went over there and took the oil from them? Or Iraq. When they went over there to Iraq. You know, same thing, man.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Which was gold and oil.
Yeah, it was a picture that just came out
Yeah, I
recently.
seen that.
Yeah, the
That's
soldiers,
gold, nigga.
the soldiers taking a picture that said the so-called weapons of mass destruction, and it was nothing but gold, man. But that's what E wants. E wants to go around and conquer everything. Why? Because he wants to remain the one in power, man.
I looked it up. Did Trump seek congressional approval to attack Venezuela? And it said no. He's just doing his own thing. He's going about it his own way. He's going against the Constitution. He's going against Congress. He's just doing it his own way, which is going to cause the American people to suffer.
Yeah.
Because now these other nations, because Russia and China was involved over there also. So just wait until they get involved.
Yeah.
All them nations were moving towards that area, and now look what they've done. So it's only a matter of time for all these nations. War is stirring up. The pot of war is stirring up. You just don't go bomb a place on that type of magnitude and not expect any repercussions. Esau, Edom. This isn't 1880, nigga, or 1742. You just can't go around doing that shit no more. These nations have military power and they have friends in high places. So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah. Friends in high places, man. He thinks that they're the only people that are able to embed spies and agents inside of governments. You don't think these other nations do the same thing, man? You don't think that they'll have you see the movie like John Wick. John Wick, they'll take the kids, they'll take them, they'll train them up from the youth. You don't think that or these other nations put some of these kids inside your own country and have them grow up?
So I looked up, was Russia a Venezuelan ally? It says yes, Russia is a key ally of Venezuela, providing significant political, military, and economic support, especially since the early 2000s under the Hugo Chavez, and continuing with Nicolas Maduro, helping what's this?
Chavez and continuing with helping Caracas
court counters U.S. pressure and sanctions. Don't put that right there. It's just gonna fall.
I just want to zip this.
Oh yeah, zip it up, but just don't leave it right there. But so right there. So now, how does Russia feel about this attack that they just pulled on their allies?
That's why.
So just wait till these things really start unfolding. It's like a onion. There's different layers to it. So just wait and see how these things, play out. It's only the third day of the new year. You got next month, they're coming for the Southern Kingdom.
Yep.
So this year, it's going to be a very popping year, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shot. We've been in those times. 2020 really sparked it off. That's when they really started going towards their new world order and bringing it forth. It's only been 5G's only been out for 6 years, and they're already talking about 6G. They're moving towards their new world order, but to get that, war has to happen first. A lot of people have to die first. A lot of death has to be across the streets of not only America but across the world. So we're about to see this changeover. We're only 4 years away from 2030, and this year marks the 250 year of America being in power. Is that right? 200? Is it?
Yeah.
This year, right?
Yeah,
This year.
That's what they're doing. They're about to do all these different celebrations, man.
Yep.
I forgot which
Give
one
me the
it
day
is.
off, nigga. Just give me the day off, nigga. Paid day off, nigga.
Yeah, they try to do this one thing. It's supposed to be for the youth. I think it's like called the Gladiator Games or something like that, bro. For them to celebrate. Celebrate America's 250 year so-called birthday or whatever.
Yeah, so this place is falling. It's just a matter of time. The dollar last year was the lowest that has ever been. The Elder Saint Benji just brought that out in the Chicago live stream. This place is at its all-time low, man. This place is sinking in like it is like what's that shit, like quicksand. The more they try to resist it, the more they just fall right into that shit. So it's gonna be a beautiful year, and good job, bro. Do what you need to do, because you're just making America to be the enemy of the planet Earth like it already is. Y'all got it.
I got some.
Go back to that Habakkuk. 2:5. Whoever had it, go back to that Habakkuk. The only verse 4 was read, right?
Yeah, I got something. I didn't really finish all 5. But I'll
read 5 and 6.
Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, he also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather up unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people.
Keep going.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that layeth himself with thick clay.
Yep. So woe to him that increases which is not his. Woe to the man that goes around through the power of the sword taking shit that doesn't belong to you. Woe, destruction to him. Esau, Edom, chiefly America, is going to see the wrath of the Heavenly Father because they've done things which just is wicked. So Esau, Edom, like you just said, it said, woe unto him that increases, which is not his. That oil isn't yours. You went over there, bombed their shit, and aren't you doing mass deportation?
Yeah.
So why would you bring his ass over here so he can face trial? What are you talking about? Just let him be over there.
Exactly.
But no, it's bigger than that. They want to take shit that does not belong to them, and it's all gonna come up against you. Like it says, you shall vomit up your riches that you gathered in thy youth. We're paraphrasing. Go ahead.
Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And just simply the brother said, that because you niggas, not only have you stolen, but you've done it in the most unrighteous, fucked up, twisted way, unimaginable. Because of all that, you're going to have all of your shit taken from you. And once again, like brother said, you see all that going on now with your fucking country falling apart.
Whoever got it.
I'm gonna grab this real quick. It's Matthew 24:6 says, "And ye should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are beginning of sorrows." So yeah, those wars and rumors of wars. The brother just brought out how Russia was an ally with Venezuela. Now this is the second time, man, you done got into some shit that involves Russia. Ukraine and Russia war. Does not America back Ukraine? And now you over there in Venezuela, you done bombed them. And Russia got dealings over there too. So it's only a matter of time that Russia get tired of your shit and step in. With that video that I was watching earlier, they, like you said, the dude said, you best believe it's going to be some payback for this happening, man. It's not going to go unchecked. Esau's not going to continue to go unchecked. No, not America. Babylon is not going to continue to go unchecked. We know Esau's not going to go unchecked because, like the brother said, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to step in and get him together. But Babylon's not going to continue to go unchecked, man. They're not going to be able to continue to do their things they're doing without any repercussions. Why? Because, like we said earlier, all these other nations are on the same playing field now. They don't have that same fear that they once had of this place, man.
This is Ezekiel 38 and verse 1. It says, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against them, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power, behold, I am against thee, O God, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, which is the land of Russia, which are those Russians over there, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies and horsemen, all them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords." So these Russia is going to be is a major player in biblical prophecy. They're going to be a major player in this war that's gonna unfold. Somebody get Isaiah 13 and 4. They're going to be a major player in this war that is unfolding in the planet Earth. We just have to see how all of it plays out. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, with them all of them with shields and helmets. Gomar and his band, the house of Togomar in the north quarters, and all the bands and many people with these. So and they're already over there fucking with all them, all their Persia being what is it,
Iranians.
huh?
Iran.
Iran. They're already fucking with them. They're over there having, debacles through Israel.
Yeah.
The America is spreading itself thin with these wars. You're in Ukraine, you're in Israel, and now you're in Venezuela.
Yeah.
You are going to have to pay for all this war that you're starting across the planet Earth. Any war that's happening at this point in time, America is involved in some point or somehow. Somebody looked that up on ChatGPT. Type in, is America involved with all the conflicts going on the planet Earth, or wars going on in the planet Earth? You got that, Isaiah? 13 and 4. Yes.
It's Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 4. And it reads, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people.
Which is the governments. The noise is what? All the wars. Somebody also get Nahum 3 and verse. Sorry, that one. Go ahead.
It says, a tumult noise of the of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
Yep, the Lord of hosts musters it up. This is all happening because the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Shai, wants it to happen. These things are happening on earth because the Lord is in control of it. He's mustering it up. He's starting up. Because the main goal is to do what? Establish the nation of Israel on top. But what has to happen before that is war. War throughout the planet Earth. The scriptures say that there should be dead bodies from one end of the earth unto another. So these things must happen. These things must come to pass. What did Yahushua say? It says, be ye not troubled. With all these things happening in planet Earth, it's not for us to be troubled, but to look at and say, damn, these are the prophecies not damn, but these are the prophecies that Yahweh Shemel Shai spoke about to come to pass. And they're all happening. They're all playing out. You get it?
Yeah, I got something.
What's it say?
You don't even lying, but you can see through it though. It says that's a common perception, and it makes sense why
It's
people.
a common perception because it's true. You got something too?
It says why people feel that way, but the reality is more nuanced. I think. It says why it seems like America is involved in everything. Global military presence. The U.S. has bases and troops in dozens of countries, so its footprint is highly visible. Alliances. NATO and other defense agreements pull the U.S. into conflicts involving allies, economic power. It says U.S. sanctions.
How? NATO has told these motherfuckers to get out of these places. When they went to the Ukraine shit, they're like, what are you doing? What are you talking? They see, that's how you know ChatGPT is a demon. Iran, they tried making peace deals. But Israel keeps breaking them, which involves the U.S. having to come back. Go ahead.
It says economic power. U.S. sanctions, trade pressure, and financial influence affect conflicts even without troops.
When Trump first got in office, what did he do? He started sanctioning everybody. He did that to himself. He shot himself in the foot. He did that. He's been putting this footprint, even though the U.S. does have a global footprint across the planet, he's putting a fucking highlighter across it.
Yeah.
He's making it known throughout the earth. Through his policies and through his administration, the U.S. has been involved in every single fucking event, some way, somehow. Go ahead.
It says media coverage. American and Western media disproportionately cover conflicts where the U.S. has any role, making them more prominent. And then it says, but America is not in every conflict. It says there are many major conflicts where the U.S. is not directly involved in militarily. For example, regional conflicts in parts of Africa, civil wars with no strategic U.S. interest, border disputes handled locally or by regional powers.
Which I think some shit is actually going on in Africa. The brother was talking about it. I don't know much about it, so I'm not talking about it. Go ahead.
And then this is probably the last thing we need. It says, why the U.S. gets involved so often? Post-World War II role, the U.S. emerged as a global superpower and took on a world police role, sometimes by choice, sometimes by pressure.
Sometimes by choice, sometimes by pressure. What is that pressure? You need democracy, nigga. Like the Elder Malcolm would say, you need democracy. We need to bring you some democracy. You're a savage.
Yeah.
You're a savage culture. We need to civilize you. And
Colonize.
we need to colonize you. And that's what America does. It goes throughout the planet Earth through the sword, through religion, through his monetary powers,
Yeah.
which is the money. Like it says in Revelation, the 16th chapter, these three things have the three unclean spirits like fraud goes forth out of the mouth of the beast, the false prophet. These are the three things that they've used to take over the planet Earth, and those three ways aren't working anymore. People are fighting. These nations are fighting back because why? They have the military strength. Also, they have nukes. They have technology. You're not the most technologically advanced country anymore whatsoever. You have the dumbest population throughout the world.
Dumbest, the laziest.
The elders mentioned it. This is why they took away the guns on the other side of the world, because them niggas about that over there.
About it.
They're 20% tax. Them niggas lost it over 2% tax.
About to go shoot some shit.
Them niggas don't play over there. These American Edomites are the weakest bitch-made Edomites on the planet Earth. You Americans are weak compared to all these other Edomites. You're weak as hell. Your country is teabagging the fuck out of you, and you're doing nothing about it. Go ahead, come on, whatever you got.
This is Gemini.
They full blown fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on your ass, and they laughing in the mic. They spitting. And you Americans ain't doing. You respawn and get the same thing happen to you.
Same thing.
Go ahead. You think this nigga your friend? This nigga ain't your friend. This nigga telling you immigration's a problem. Nigga, are you stupid? Immigration is not the problem. The immigration has nothing to do with these high-ass prices throughout the United States. Why the housing market is so high. Why they want to put a 50-year mortgage on your ass.
Yeah.
Why go work them jobs, nigga. You Americans don't want to work.
Nope.
You want to talk shit about everybody else and blame everybody else, but the problem is you. Through these white politicians, these Edomite politicians, they've created all these problems that now you Americans are suffering. They did that. They upped the prices. They started putting hell on the farmers to make beef damn near $15 a pound. Goddamn little fucking thing of fucking meat, a pound of beef is damn near $8. It's just ground beef. That shit was $3 fucking 5 years ago. Go ahead, Kamar.
It's a lot, so I'm just going to skim through it.
Yep.
As of January 2026, the United States continues to play a significant, though shifting, role in several major global conflicts. And can I say something?
Yeah, go.
You brought out that on ChatGPT. It specifically mentioned militarily. The U.S. It's not just interacting through these roles with its weapons, with its guns, just like the brother said. You know.
That's why, and somebody get Daniel's 8:24, where it says through his policy he shall cause craft to prosper. Go ahead. Which was dealing with Antiochus, but it's the same Edomites today. Go ahead.
So number one, Ukraine versus Russia. We already know that. Number two, the Middle East, Gaza, Lebanon, and Yemen.
Yep.
The U.S. is deeply involved in the Middle East through both defense commitments and active combat operations. You jump down, counterterrorism operations. U.S. maintains
Counterterrorism, nigga. You created the terrorism. You created it. What's been coming out? ISIS. Why have they never attacked their enemies? Being chiefly the state of Israel. Why have they never attacked them? Why? Because they work for them. It's a known fact these niggas work for the CIA. Go ahead. Counterterrorism. These niggas are involved in all the so-called T-word that's out there. The drug trade. Who brought these goddamn drugs in from Colombia, nigga? We talked about that last week.
Yep.
You brought all these drugs in. You brought all this crime in. You created the problems, and you want to point the finger at everybody else. It's you. It's the so-called white man in power. You're doing these things. You're destroying your own country so you can bring more control upon your people. And if you any of you Edomites don't know that, you're just a dumbass. You're just stupid. You're just so fucking stupid. You're just stupid. Because the smart Edomites do know that. They're like, we not with this nigga no more. Hell no, this nigga's a traitor. This nigga's about to bring hell upon us. Go ahead.
Somalia, U.S. military conducts periodic airstrikes against whatever the fuck that is, provides training to Somali special forces. West Africa, well, U.S. president.
That's recent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
So yeah, they were
2006.
just over there in fucking Africa. Look that up. Whatever the U.S. got going on over in fucking Africa. Go ahead.
While U.S. presence has diminished in some areas like Niger, it still provides intelligence and logistical support to combat the rise of ISIS and Al Qaeda affiliates in the region.
We know. Come on now. Come on now.
Al-Qaeda, man.
Who you fighting yourself, nigga? This nigga set the like Elder Malcolm always said. This nigga set the building on fire, and then comes and be the hero. But he the nigga who set the building on fire.
I'm here.
That's what that whole ISIS and Al Qaeda. They created these false terrorism groups, and now they're the superhero against them. Them niggas high fiving in the background and shit, giving good job, nigga. These motherfuckers aren't no terrorism group, man. They work for the United States government. They have United States military training. They have United States guns. And no, they didn't steal them from the U.S. military. They received them from the U.S. military. Go ahead.
U.S. has also increased its deterrence posture in other regions. Taiwan Strait, increased naval patrols, military aid to Taiwan are intended to deter potential action from China. Venezuela, we already know about that. And that's all they have now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let me get this precept and then you got it. This is Daniel 4. This is the book of Daniel 8, verse 24. And it says, and his power, no, 25.
Yeah.
And through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And it's, dealing with Antiochus Epiphanes, but using it now for Esau Edom. These modern day Americans, the damn rats, using it for them today, because they're coming in that same spirit as Antiochus Epiphanes, through his craft and through his policies, and through those things, he's destroyed many. Through peace, he's destroyed many. So-called peace, we're bringing you peace, nigga. We're gonna bring democracy to your bitch ass, and we gonna wipe your ass out in the process of it. Just like they did to Jake. They brought democracy to Jake, and what happened? They killed him. They hung him. Not actual democracy, but when you read First Maccabees, what happened? They brought in their ways and their laws and their statutes, and how did they do that? Through the force of the sword. Same thing they're doing to people today. Through the force of their sword, they're bringing democracy to the world. Through the force of the sword, they done ran up in Venezuela and bombing people and stole their president. God damn.
He said stole.
They stole their money. They stole his nigga. They grabbed this nigga out. He that still is a man. They stole that nigga. Literally, they stole him from his home. You come with us, nigga. Let's go. Like, whoa, nigga.
I'm asleep.
My boxing. Go ahead, Napoleon.
This is on Google, the AI overview. It says the U.S. faces conflicts.
And all we're doing is using the AI overview to give a quick synopsis that these articles, because AI uses articles that it finds throughout the internet to create data. And we're just using that type of data,
Yeah.
and it gives you a synopsis of what's going on.
Quick summary.
A quick summary.
Yeah.
That's all AI is doing. It takes the data that it has as a resource and gives and basically writes it out for you, so you don't have to go and search and do the research.
Yeah.
The AI does it for you, and it gives you a synopsis of it. It's not the end all be all to everything. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because they know people lazy. They say, hey, we just give
Yeah,
them
just
this,
give them AI.
we give them
Yeah.
this much, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, you gotta
And they
find the rest.
satisfied.
Yeah, you gotta find the rest
Gotta
if you
look
really
into
want to
it.
get deep into
Yeah.
it. But AI does give a good synopsis of what you're looking for.
It says the U.S. faces conflicts in Africa related to shifting geopolitical alliances as African nations lean towards China and Russia.
Ooh.
Counterterrorism operations, U.S. strikes against ISIS/Al-Shabaab sparked local friction, disputes over governance/human rights.
Which is bullshit. They want those resources that are in Africa. Those resources like the Kamar, look up the resources that are in Africa. That lithium,
Yeah.
they got, cause that all that mining that you need for your fucking phone, all that shit's in Africa. That lithium, there's a bunch of other shit, but lithium
Resources.
being the main one because they're about to move forward into this technological age, and they need hella resources to do it. And how are they going to get these resources? Through the force of the sword.
From these other countries and nations.
So that whole ice and nigga, they're there for them resources, bro. They're taking the resources from them people so they can move forward with this technological age. Just like they're about to do out here in Michigan. They're about to destroy all that fucking land up in the UP to set up what? Data centers for AI. And that's gonna destroy that. You always see in these movies, these dystopian worlds, the planet Earth is at a just fucked up state.
Yeah.
Why? Because all that technology they had to destroy and reap the planet Earth for to get that AI and get this new tech shit. And there's a way to get great technology throughout destroying the planet Earth, but the Lord didn't give you all that.
Nope.
We're gonna receive that.
Yeah.
We're gonna receive that technology that flows with the earth, that moves with the earth. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Al Shah. For you to get it, for you to receive it, you have to destroy, kill, and murder. Go ahead, Kamar.
This is the resources that U.S. is over there getting.
There we go. See, we're not making this shit up, man.
Never.
We're not making this shit up. These all aligns with biblical prophecy, man. This is what John saw. This is what Isaiah saw. This is what Jeremiah saw. Because as this devil moves forward with this new world order, he's going to have to cause war across the planet Earth. We know the economy's bad. What made the economy great for the U.S.? War. The U.S. has been at war 90% of its being in power. That's a fact. Since the U.S. has been established in 1776, it's been at fucking war. This place has not been at peace. Just because you can go to the fucking Nike store and wander up and down the street does not mean your country is just good. Them goddamn Marines is over there fighting and dying for this bitch.
It's at war with other countries. It's at war with inside itself. It's constantly been at war.
Go ahead, Kamar.
The U.S. is currently in a minerals race to reduce its dependence on China. Africa holds a massive reserves of the 50 minerals in the U.S. Geological Survey deems critical. Cobalt, lithium, platinum group.
Speak up.
Okay. Cobalt, lithium, platinum group, graphite, manganese, rare earths, energy resources, crude oil and natural gas, uranium.
Uranium. That's another. That's a big one. Which that uranium is. That's what they're trying to steal from Iran through the state of Israel, because Iran has already admitted they're not using that uranium to build nuclear missiles. They're using it to advance their technology just like everybody fucking else.
That's it.
But America wants to halt everybody from advancing so they can be on top.
Yep.
Just like they had with that because we're in a technological race. Who has the best technology?
Yep.
Who has the best tech? Just like during the arms race, just like during the Cold War. But this war isn't going to be cold. This one's going to be hot.
Hot.
They're in a race for who can be the most technologically advanced out of everybody, and the U.S. is losing that race. Why the fuck we ain't got bullet trains? Aren't we the best? Niggas is shooting from fucking Tokyo all the way to fucking hours and miles away to fucking what's that damn mountain out there? What's that mountain?
What's the name?
Fuji. That shit ain't close to each other. I don't know the exact mountain, but I doubt it's close to each other.
There's a fucking mountain out there.
It's a mountain
Outside of the city.
outside of the city. It's not close, bro. A big ass mountain at that. Tokyo is definitely not fucking close to that mountain, bro. What are you about to say? Come on.
I was thinking it's like Fuji isn't in no fucking Japan to Tokyo. I just thought of a fucking mountain, but yeah.
They ain't
What's
close.
that mountain out there? Look it up.
big ass
real quick.
mountain.
What's that big that famous mountain out there in Japan?
But if you look into the movies, why is it always about who has the best tech or the best technology? Because if you have the best tech or the best technology, you're more advanced. What's that going to want other people to do? They're going to come. They're going to want to come shop with you.
Okay. Now, fuck that. Fuck living there, nigga. We can make war with you. We're more technologically advanced. We can beat you in war,
Yeah.
which will create them as a world superpower. And fuck people living there. They can, when a nation is more technologically advanced than another, because that's what shot the U.S. on top. They have more war technology than another. They had the power to nuke somebody. No one else had that power at that time. So what did that do? That skyrocketed them to be a superpower. Just like now, all these other nations have this great technology, which is skyrocketing them to be a superpower. Get Isaiah 14. Has thou become as weak as we?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kamar. Whatever you got.
Okay, copper. There's something called the Libido Corridor, which is a railway that expedites the transport of copper and cobalt to the west.
Okay.
Agriculture, high-end goods, cocoa, apparel, and textiles, and gold.
Yeah, send that in the group chat too. Send that.
All that's in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Send that in the group chat because that's what the U.S. That's all that is to build this technology, the AI. Because AI just don't fucking pop up out of fucking thin air. The shit just a supercomputer doesn't just magically appear out of the fucking ground like in a movie Lucy. Nigga, that shit takes resources, time. That shit takes hella. What did they just came out? That AI's been using as much water as fucking New York. That's why they want to do that. That's why they want to use AI data centers in Michigan because what do we have? The Great Lakes. And they're gonna, man, if we had time, all that AI would fucking dry up the entire Great Lakes, man. This devil is on a purge, man. If the Lord allowed this nigga to go on forever, he would destroy this fucking planet through this technology. Whoever got that Isaiah.
This is Isaiah 41 and 14.
Who said that? 14. Isaiah 14.
What you say you want?
Isaiah 14
Isaiah 14.
and 6.
So we got Isaiah 14 and verse 6. It reads, He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
Yep. Keep going.
The whole
Yeah,
earth,
the earth is finding out that this nigga's the devil. That's how he's persecuted. And that's why everybody is coming up against him. Go ahead.
it says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
Yep, and that's when when this man gets taken down. When he gets completely taken out of power, the planet Earth is going to rejoice. Not only the people, but the earth itself. Go ahead.
Verse 8, it says, Ye, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedar of Lebanon, saying, Since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Because the earth is going to be replenished, man. When Esau gets taken down, the earth is going to be replenished and it's going to grow forth life once again. But this nigga in power, we've only experienced death. That's why it says Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Through the reign of Esau and Edom, death has flourished in the planet Earth. Go ahead. You gotta keep reading down.
Verse 9. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Yep.
It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth it hath raised up from there.
Yeah, because you're gonna fall down to the ground. You're gonna be at the bottom. It's not literally you going to hell and being Satan falling from heaven, and he's gonna be in hell. Hell will open up, and the demons are having a party down like in Spawn. When Spawn, he falling in hell, the demons getting charged up and shit. That nigga fall on the ground. That damn demon staying there. I claim your soul. Like, nigga, that shit not what it's talking about, bro. It's talking about Esau, Edom falling from power and being brought low to the ground and brought to the grave. Go ahead.
You read that over. It says, it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All right, here we go. 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. The noise of the vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms covered.
Yep, worm means corruption, corrosion. America is decaying, it is breaking down. That's when you go to James, the 5th chapter. Thy gold is moth-ridden. This place is collapsing, man. It's collapsing within itself. Why do you think the fucking government is shutting down left and fucking right? Because this place is collapsing. This place is not a thriving economy. This isn't the golden age of America anymore. That shit's long gone. Why do you think Trump says make America great again? Because it's not great anymore. If something has to become great again, it means it's fallen, it's decayed, it's not what it once was anymore. Go ahead. About
Reese up. Real quick.
that statement alone shows that America has become weak. Make America great again. Why? Because it's not great anymore. It's fallen. Babylon, it is fallen. It is fallen. Go ahead.
This is Nahum 3:5. It says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Backing up the point, what the brother's saying. This place is not looked at as being that great, wonderful place, that land of the free, the home of the brave.
People thought this bitch was flowing with milk and honey, bro.
Milk and honey, man.
No, this place was painted. The streets was paved with gold.
Thought this was it, man. Thought they was gonna come over here and get a taste of that American dream. That they was gonna be able to flourish and live out their goals that they had set. But now, as history has been going on, and the Lord is revealing the true identity of America, and these other nations are seeing it, man.
Yep.
And they're like, damn.
Damn.
This what we
decided.
This
what we sold into.
This what we sided with.
We've been bamboozled.
And my daughter been gangbanged like 3 nights in a row.
That's not good.
Damn.
That nigga sitting at home listening to it, and she thinking that nigga is asleep.
Sleep.
Nigga ain't sleep. That nigga
downstairs rocking in the chair.
That nigga in his room crying himself to sleep.
That shit don't make no
There's
sense.
2 niggas in my house right now. I shouldn't go shoot him, but if I go shoot him, I'm gonna go to jail. Esau cooked,
We
boy.
got one more.
Go ahead.
This is
His damn son's a sodomite, his wife cheating on him.
sodomite.
Nigga working 80 hours a week, rather you a doctor, rather you a construction nigga. You ain't at home chilling with your family.
Not.
You working. Even if you are a doctor, majority of doctors' wives are cheating on them.
Yeah. That's the.
And that's the top tier nigga, a doctor. You know what a fucking doctor makes?
Man.
Football players.
That whole medical field is just wicked.
That medical field is demonic.
Wicked.
Yeah, that's a demonic.
Because it was a study. I ain't gonna say a study, but it came out saying that nurses have a high rate in infidelity or
They have the highest rate in any job profession. Nurses be out here cheating on their husbands,
yeah.
and that's a fact.
We didn't
Nurses.
see the videos.
There's,
man.
there's too many. It's the proof is
We
the
didn't see
evidence
the
is too
videos.
much.
That Jake, man.
The evidence is too
She
much.
in there on the phone talking about, yeah, I have to stay and I work a double. You know, they call me working double. Talking on the phone to her husband, he said, okay. He talking about, you got it? Yeah, we're good. She done left, went to this room. Mind you, a double, she probably worked till 10, 12, so she probably had to work till like 7, 8.
Double was damn near 24 hours.
Yeah, probably. She went in at 7. She was supposed to be there till like 7
The next day.
the next day. So in the morning, or she came in that afternoon time. No. She came in at morning time and worked 7 to 7, and she did a double. That means she worked from that 7 p.m. to that 7 a.m. So that means she's supposed to be home about 8. She has slept until 11, 12. He like, you gotta wake up. She said, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock in the morning. She said, oh my God, he's gonna kill me. And this is nurses. So that whole medical field is wicked because
didn't
them
see
women be looking at, the doctor, like I said, the doctor there at the top of the top. So them nurses there be, it's just all bullshit.
It's all wicked.
But this is Jeremiah 51
Huh?
and 6.
Yeah, after you finish it.
It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul, be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore are the nations mad. The nations are mad, man, because like we just said, they realize that they have been getting the short end of the stick, man. All this whole time, man. They've been getting, like the brother said, bamboozled, man. They said, damn, we didn't. Like, what is Babylon? A whore.
Well,
So you get in bed with this whore.
You thinking you getting that top line pussy, nigga? You just paid some money. You didn't think this bitch clean. This bitch got herpes,
Man.
chlamydia, gonorrhea,
syphilis.
blue waffle.
Oh my goodness.
That bitch is fucked, but she done covered it up with so much makeup, and the room is so dark, you can't see it. But the nations just flipped on the light. They're like, oh my God.
Russia, you here too? I thought I was next.
That bitch is through. That bitch is not as fine as she used to be.
Nope.
That bitch was fine back in the day. But now the nations have realized this bitch is a hoe and she ugly. This bitch is hey, like the angel say, hey, John.
So what you
What the fuck you marveling at? She's just so bad. Like this is Babylon.
Hey, Elder Apostle Marmob said that compared to a whore, you see all
They got that sex appeal, nigga. You see a hoe, that's goddamn like sexy red. Not sexy red, goddamn it. That bitch has the name. Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
That's a hoe.
You telling me so?
Yeah, hell no.
Right.
No, not at all. She has the sexy red. I was thinking Ice Spice. That bitch a hoe. She got that sex appeal though.
Right, but a lot of people be jumping, man.
Motherfuckers be in and out of that. That's a hoe. That's America is a hoe. Everyone just uses it to get their goodies. That's why there's all these nations here.
Because America's known for their import and export. We were just talking about Africa.
No, America's not known for export. They're known for importing.
Taking in,
They don't-
taking.
They don't give shit.
They don't give shit. Nothing's really built here in America other than weapons.
That's what everything say made in China or
Made in
made over
Taiwan.
here, over there.
Even your iPhones aren't fucking made in the U.S. They got an Apple store, but that shit ain't made
They
here.
got the
They have the store here where you can buy
like
it.
the big ass like over there in California, the big ass like headquarters.
They ain't making phones.
The niggas in that sitting in that room ain't no.
They're over there in fucking Africa.
Yeah.
Because that's where the lithium and all the gold comes because your phone has gold in it. The phone is it's an earthly thing. It's not like it fell from the heavens,
That's
bro.
what they think.
Niggas think the iPhone that fell from the heavens, bro. It's made from the materials that are found on the earth. Gold, lithium, fucking all that shit that we just read in that that's what they need.
Yeah, because the battery's got the lithium in it.
Yep.
That shit
Go
was-
ahead.
Yeah, just more on this. This is verse 8.
And then Kamar, you got something?
It says,
They just be repeating.
That's fine. That's what
Okay,
the prophets
yeah,
do.
yeah.
But go ahead. The whole Bible repeats itself. What are you talking about?
Verse
Jeremiah and Isaiah say the same, the same thing. Daniel says the same thing in John. In the book of Revelation, it's the same thing repeated over and over.
Yeah, in the New Testament, the prophets refer to the Old Testament.
Yeah. Beat a dead horse.
Don't beat it. This verse 8 says, Babylon is
Go
sully.
ahead. You go do what you got to do.
You done with the
No, we just come back.
Okay.
It says, Babylon
What
is...
verse you lose at? All right, go.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take bond for her pain? If so, she may be healed. Since we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone to his own country. For a judgment reaching into heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, because Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. This place is falling, man. When did this place? When this place really experienced a great fall, you can say it when 2020 took effect, man. When 2020 took effect, you see how it shook the whole world. But it especially shook over here in America. And still to this day, have people been recovered from that? No. A lot of people have lost their lives because of 2020, man. A lot of people have lost their jobs, man. People's mindsets are still affected from 2020, man. And they have not been able to shake back from that. And this place not gonna be able to shake back from it. And it also took a hit. The economy took a hit, man. Because when you had everything shut down for that period of time, what was not happening? A lot of buying and a lot of selling was not being taking place. Yeah, you had some stores open here and there, but even then, you had what Myers used to be 24 hours. Walmart used to be 24 hours.
That was
man.
some shit. I used to go to Walmart.
2 o'clock in the morning.
2 a.m., boy.
I need to grab me some shit.
Get me
real
some
quick.
food.
Something.
You couldn't buy liquor. I
No.
found out you couldn't buy liquor. I tried to buy some wine once. They said it's 2 o'clock. I
2 o'clock in the morning.
said, what does that mean?
Ain't nothing good about to happen.
Yeah.
We ain't about to be responsible.
Man, that was the shit. I miss that shit, man.
When Kmart existed, Kmart was 24 hours, man.
Niggas in there working, stocking and shit.
Stocking.
That shit closed at 11
10
now.
to 6. But now what? It closed at 11, closed at 12, closed at 10. So you gotta understand, people, like your brother said, if you have people still going in there, if you have to be to work early or getting off work late there, go in there and grab some real quick. So that time frame where them stores are being closed, nothing is being sold or nothing is being bought. So that still has decreased the flow of money in this thing and decreased economy.
Nah, it's the immigrants.
No, they're the problem.
They're the problem.
They're the biggest problem. No, this is what has happened from this one event that happened in 2020. Then you got the government constantly being shut down, man.
Government has been. I've never seen the government shut down when I was a kid. I done seen that shit happen like 4 times.
4
now.
times since 2020. Is that a sign of a thriving economy? No. If your government has a constantly being shut down, that means something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is going on.
Nigga was at the bar last night talking about, man, 2026 gonna be a great, man. Nigga we ended up kicking that nigga out.
Getting kicked out.
That's what 2026 gonna bring you, nigga. Getting kicked out or getting your ass whooped. We ain't whooping nobody's ass, but that's what 2026 is going. 2026 ain't gonna be no great year. 2025 wasn't a great year. 2024 wasn't a great year. This place is not bounced back like you said since 2020.
Nope.
All that shit ended after that.
And everything.
Go ahead, come on.
So, what's funny about this? Okay, yeah. So, all of these, like brother said, all of these things continuously compound on each. Like with 2020, right? It's not like 2020 happened and then it's just back in the past and it's over. And it
Niggas
doesn't-
still talk about
5
2020.
years ago, bro.
Like the whole thing with the 2008, well, y'all niggas ain't getting any more bailouts. 2008 was it. But the whole thing with 2008, all that shit, it all built up to now. Just like they have machine, right? Machine can break down. Machine may be new, it rusts. But you may put new parts on the fucking machine. But there's gonna come a point where even if you put brand new parts on the machine, it's not gonna fucking work. It's the same thing with America.
Keep
Well,
speaking, go ahead.
Yes, Jeremiah 51 and 12. You know what? 13. And I'm gonna read it in the NLT as well. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness going over in the same verse. You are a city by a great river, a great center of commerce. but your end has come. The thread of your life is cut, and that's the point I want to get. You have Job 4, I think it's 14:5 as well, talking about. And I'm just going to get it really quickly. But you people try your best to deny the facts that staring you in the face. Not only that, but the shit that your leaders are telling you as well. You know, I mentioned it earlier, but there's this Israeli billionaire tech nigga that mentioned how they had to crack down on the First Amendment, and he mentioned how because things such as culture and the economy are falling apart. You have niggas at the top who acknowledge all these things are fucking falling apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't let these niggas fool you with Epstein Island, nigga.
That's it. That's
It's-
a big ass fucking
Fucking psyop.
It's a big side.
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a big side. This planet has become Epstein fucking island.
Distraction.
Bro. It's a big
ass
distraction.
distraction.
You know how much? Hey, if you ever watch Yu Yu Hakusho, if you ever watched that, they were fighting. The reason the enemies, the evil niggas, was fighting. They wanted to release the evil on the planet Earth because the world was just evil. They wanted to. The main nigga from season 1 of Yu Yu Hakusho, he found a tape called the Black Tape, and it had all the evils of man, and he wanted to release the demons so that he could just rage a war against them niggas because them niggas is evil. And all you seen on that Black Tape, they showed a clip, niggas, the rich elites sacrificing, killing kids, having boy parties, all that shit. All that shit is going on the planet Earth as we speak right now, man. And it just not on. You think that shit stopped because Epstein is dead?
Nope. That's just one island.
This is the one island,
Yeah,
nigga.
it's just the
One
nigga
eye.
that got caught.
It's just a nigga that got caught.
Plenty more. Come on.
And they killed that nigga. The nigga hung himself with nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He found it.
He found, what nigga found something, said, I'm about to make, no, they killed that nigga. Said, come here. And you hear tussling and shit, nigga. You hear it says,
Going over there in his cell.
yeah, what's going on over there? yeah. What's going on over there in his cell? What's going on over there?
Jeff. Yeah.
Steve, you good? What's good? There's a lot of tussling I'm hearing over there, man.
Like it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's not a-
What's going on over
Nigga,
there?
I'm sleeping, nigga. What is it? You see the guards walking. Hey, what's going on down there? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. The fuck? And this nigga killed himself with nothing? Come on now. Epstein's Island is a small fucking a small thing in a giant ocean, man. A giant ocean of wickedness. That's why the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Shimei Al-Shai, has to judge this nigga. Go ahead, man.
And you see, like, he had a whole fucking island. What do you think the Rothschilds are doing? And all of those numerous dozens, probably hundreds of fucking offshoot branch families that's been doing this since what? Since you niggas knew
Since
before you niggas knew their
1800s,
fucking
bro.
names.
Since 1800.
How many, like the whole Catholic Church, right? They had to give out like billions of dollars worth of damages.
If you're following the Catholic Church, you're a moron. You are. I don't want to talk to you. I mean, I have a friend in the world that's a Catholic. We discuss the Bible very little because he just hit it, like, I'm like, nigga, you follow the Catholic Church. Come on. They're open pedophiles.
Open.
They're open pedophiles. They're spending millions a year to keep that shit under wraps. The amount of lawsuits that the Catholic Church has against it is probably outrageous.
So you telling me, as a pastor, he can't marry
Father. That's a father.
a father.
That's a father.
He
That's,
can't marry. So he going all this time. Nothing. God, you out your damn mind. You think that's going on?
and them sister Marys be getting in there, getting popped in
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah.
Them bitches ain't virgins.
Go ahead.
This is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. And it we get it. You Americans are fucking idiots. But y'all believe in a crime being punished. And you niggas are completely out of your fucking minds if you don't think that this shit is going to end.
You're Christians, right? You're Christians, right?
Man.
You right? You're Christians, right?
Jeez Louise.
Don't you believe in punishment from God? Don't you? Do you not?
Yeah.
So God has to punish this place. That nigga was somebody made an article and said if the God doesn't judge America, he owes Sodom and Gomorrah an apology.
Apology.
And he's right.
Yeah.
The Heavenly Father is going to judge this place. Yeah, need the charger.
Yeah, but it's cord. The cord on this is short.
You got a cord? Yeah, the Heavenly Father is going to judge this place. You best believe, you know, the Lord is going to execute judgment on Babylon the Great. Actually, I'm going to grab that.
I don't think so for you too.
I didn't get that. That's real quick. This is the book of Revelation. We close it at 3. This is the book of
Everybody in Revelation what?
18.
18? I was about to do the same
Yeah.
thing. God.
This is Rev 18. We'll just start at 1. This is Rev 18 and 1. And it says, and after this thing I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is come the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornications, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxing rich through the abundance of her delicacy. And that's how the world has become rich. Through the abominations that America has done through the great robbery, murder, the enslavement of the Lord's people.
Yeah.
This place has become rich. Not only this place, but across the globe.
You nations ain't.
You ain't innocent.
You ain't innocent.
I don't care if your daughter a goddamn slut, nigga, or your son's a sodomite,
Yeah.
because you want to decide with America and afflict the children of Israel. Fuck y'all. Y'all not innocent in this either.
Y'all all got rich off of that, man.
Yep.
None of y'all
That's
are
Revelation the 11th chapter.
Yep.
They sell gifts one to another.
Uh-huh.
This is verse 4, and it says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And that's the elect.
And judgment, though.
Yep, that's the judgment. That's the elect. The elect in 1/3 is gonna come out of this place.
Yeah.
They're gonna escape from the wrath that is about to come down on this world. And it says, ye have for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she has filled to her double. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she
Hey, is this the bus station?
No.
Where's the bus station?
Go that way, bro. You're too old to be doing that. That was rude as hell. The bus station that way.
That way.
And it says, how much she hath glorified herself, and she lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she says in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's the mindset. That's the mindset of Trump. He thinks that he's just going to skate off judgment free, and nothing's going to happen. What do the scriptures say? They think their houses. That's the spirit. Yep. They think. Well, he grabbed that and we'll continue. And that's a reach. That shit is an action of Esau Edom rule. Man. That shit. Jake is bugged out.
Oh, yeah.
Makes you sound sorry. It is. He's
that cold get to you.
Yeah,
He said, I'm trying to get there.
yeah, he's trying to get to where he's trying to go.
Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Yeah, break it down.
Yeah. It said their inner thought that their house will continue forever, and that's going off of what you said a little bit too. You know, they think that they're going to continue to be able to do what they're doing and not going to be able to come unchecked, and that's why they think that they're going to be able to. They make this little space. Esau think he's going to be able to make an escape plan for one.
Hey, think you're gonna escape into the into space,
Into space,
to
the earth, to the earth, man. But what does Amos 9 and what was it 9 and 2? Amos 9 and 2. You grab that?
Amos 9 and 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
You're not gonna be able to escape how by shooting out a shot, man. Though you can dig into the earth, you can create your little bunkers, think you're gonna be safe. You can try to make your little space stations or whatever, and think you're gonna get away. You're not getting away, man.
Hey.
If you go up there to the space, man, that's the real playing field. That's where the cherry is at.
That's the Lord's domain.
That's his domain, man. You
Hey,
come
what
up
did you
there
say?
if you
The
want
heavens
to.
is my throne.
My throne.
That's the Lord's domain, nigga.
You gonna be way.
Hey,
You
what
gonna
you
come
doing
right up
here?
here, nigga. You gonna come in my.
This is my house.
You know, all I gotta do is just poke a hole in one of y'all windows and y'all through.
I'd create I'll open a black hole right next to the earth, and the earth don't get touched, nigga. You get everything taken away. The space is not nothing but
No,
Not at
yeah.
all.
space is terrifying. That's why you need that body.
Need it.
But hey, I was watching a video. Elder Yashwamba did a video on it about the about the bunkers, and he said, why don't you just fix the earth that you're living on instead of making these bunkers and trying to escape into space? Why don't you just fix the planet Earth? And Elder Yashwamba said they're not going to do that. They're not going to. Have you ever seen the movie Deeds, Mr. Deeds, with Adam Sandler? I just watched that shit randomly the other night. And, a billionaire dies, and they're like trying to split out his fortune. But the nigga, like the so-called bad guy, trying to split out his fortune. This is a comedy movie. 50,000 people would lose their jobs if they did it the way they wanted to do it. And Adam Sandler did a speech. He said, well, what about basically some bullshit that would never happen. Like these people, because there's a room full of elites who are billionaires. They'll never not. He said, unless you can make the people stop loving money, then everything you just said doesn't matter. So these elites, they don't care about people, man. They care about money and power.
That's it.
What my man say from from Conan? He said, this is power. He could call that bitch. He said, walk off the cliff. He said, that is power. And that's what the elites have. They have the power to rule this world. They can if they call somebody and tell them to slit their throat, they'll do it.
Do it.
This is the power that the elites have, man. And actually, I'm gonna go back to that Revelation, because that's what it goes into. The souls of men. They have everything.
Man.
They've received everything on this side, and they're just demons. Back in Revelation 18 and verse 8, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai power, who judges her. That's the judgment. What did Daniel say? The judgment is set, and he beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. Boy, that was mighty. The Lord, the Daniel saw was a mighty vision, man.
Man. One day.
He said
man.
he was basically standing with the angels in the council because he said he asked the one next. He said he asked him like, what's going on? Explain this to me.
Like this.
Man, that shit was mighty, man. That whole vision in Daniel was raw. It says,
We had something like that now, we'd pass out.
oh yeah.
Probably gave up the ghost.
It says,
Well, you could. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you good. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. The merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buys their merchandise anymore. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and thine wood and all thine wood and all manners of vessels of ivory and all manners of vessels of precious wood and of brass and of iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ornaments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses, chariots and slaves and souls of men.
God damn.
And the fruit of thy soul lusts after are departed from thee, and all thy things which were dainties and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. And that's the judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon this place. Complete and total destruction, to where none of those things can be found in her ever again. None of those things. This place is going to be, they're not going to be able to import anything. They're not going to be exporting nothing, because this place will be completely obliterated, and that is the judgment we're waiting for. And that's what we're approaching. That's what we're approaching. That's what all these wars and rumors and war, that's what it's all going to lead up to. That complete, utter, total destruction of Babylon the Great, which is going to happen, man. And that's our fate. And that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Al Shai, is going to deliver us out of that. Somebody get Isaiah 65 and verse 15. We have faith that the Lord is going to deliver us out of this, man. Because these things are going to happen. Babylon is going to fall. Nuclear fallout is going to happen. This place is not going to be standing ever again. This is the same thing that the prophet said in Babylon and the Medo-Persian Empire and Greece and Rome, and all those empires fell. This place is no different, and they all fell through the prophecies that the Heavenly Father prophesied through his men. They all happened. All the prophecies that Daniel spoke about Babylon, about Medo-Persian, about the Greeks, about the Romans, the prophecy that Ezra saw concerning the Romans, all those things happened. And all these few prophecies which the prophets seen are all playing out in modern time. We're living those things out and prophesying and heralding the establishment of the tabernacle of David on the planet Earth, man. And if you don't believe that, you're in the wrong spirit, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Al Shai is gonna fucking obliterate your bitch black ass, Mexican ass, Latino ass, or Native American ass off the planet Earth, man. The Lord is about to return. We're the Silver Surfers, man. Hey, we're just in men's bodies, but we are the Silver Surfers heralding the return of Galactus.
Galactus, he's coming. Lock his ass up.
Lock his ass
Lock
up.
his ass up.
Lock that nigga. Hey, that's what.
They
Hey,
did do
that
it.
nigga. Hey, the first Silver Surfer, they locked that nigga up. He said, Galactus is coming. They locked that nigga up, bro. They trapped him and locked him up.
And had Sue come and talk to him.
Yeah,
I'm
Sue.
not lying.
I'm not lying. I'm dead serious, bitch. Then it ain't nothing you can do to stop this nigga.
Nothing.
I'm just here to warn
I'm
you.
the best hope y'all got.
Hey, that's what he said. That nigga Silver Surfer. He said, I can't do nothing for y'all niggas. He said, I don't know what to tell you. Galactus is on his way, and I can't stop him, and I can't tell him to turn around. I gotta rewind. Hey, that was a good movie.
That was dope.
I don't know about this dumbass shit they got
I
now,
ain't
bro.
right.
I didn't watch that shit. Brother said it was decent, but I didn't watch that fucking garbage. When I seen this bitch, I seen a bitch in silvers. I said, nope. I'm not watching that. Fucking silvers. And then they explained it as a S's white. No, bro. I know what y'all doing. That fucking put my man's,
Back where he
put my bald headed nigga
Hey,
back as Silver Surfer, man.
that nigga was wrong.
That nigga was raw as hell. That nigga pulled up on that surfboard, broke her shit. He's like, I can see you, ho. Go ahead, Nabil.
Real quick, this is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven." 65:15. Burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts. They shall not leave them neither root nor branch.
Yep.
That's what we're getting closer and closer to, man. The day that Yahweh Shah is gonna return, the day of Yahweh shall return, man. Yahweh is gonna return, and what? This place is gonna be obliterated, man.
Yeah, because God isn't coming to fix America.
No,
He's coming to destroy it.
destroy it.
This
in
place
1
is
hour.
the abomination of the world, man. The Heavenly Father is not sending His Son to bring happiness to America. There's no more happiness in this place. America isn't the land of happiness and cherries and fucking gumdrops, man. When the Lord returns, He's not coming with fucking gladness to the place that His people were enslaved, destroyed, murdered, cheated. This place is the Lord not coming. People really think that, man. In their perverted mind, they're thinking the Lord is coming back to bring peace to America. He's gonna make everything right. He's gonna fix the economy. No. The Lord is coming to bring judgment. He came the first time with peace. The second time He's coming with war. He said He came as a lamb already. He's done all that. Now He's gonna come triumphantly like the mighty Lion of Judah with the one of the mightiest men that ever lived, King David. And when King David was on the scene, they was like, oh
Man,
Not King David.
all right.
they on the battlefield, they fighting the regular Jake.
David? Hell no. Because what was said
Is that
about
Hananiah?
what was
Is that his
said,
mighty man? Oh fuck.
what was said about David? It said Saul slew his thousands, but David slew his tens of thousands.
Hey, it's like when you see Yoda on the battlefield,
Oh.
or you see Darth Vader on the battlefield,
yeah.
you turn around. Oh hell no! I ain't shooting that nigga.
That grand.
I ain't shooting that nigga.
Yeah, you hear all that fun, all you hear that
And,
ass breath.
hey, and there's a skit with clone troopers, and he's hiding, and he peeks over. He said, there's a guy out there with a green stick. He said, oh my God. He said, is another source. He said, oh my God. He said, is he green? Is he green? He said, he has a little small green guy. He said, I think I can take him. He said, sit down, guy. Sit down. He said, no. He said, don't you go. And he shoots him in the leg. He said, I saved you. It's like it's a skit with the stormtrooper. It's funny as hell. You see a Jedi hop on the battlefield, bro, it's time to go.
Time to go.
And that's how it is. That's how it's going to be when the Lord returns. But what does the scripture say? He said they were afraid, yet they're say fight. Because the Lord is going to put the spirit on them to fight against them just so He can whoop their ass, man. This is a mighty power, man.
All the smoke.
He want all the smoke because He going to handle that. Go ahead. Whoever, Kamar, you got something? Go ahead. And then you and then
Revelation 19:11. And I saw heaven open, behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. And he's like, I think it's Revelation 21, or I thought it's 21 and 20, how it talks about how the earth is going to be renewed. And the Lord is coming back to renew and to purify everything, to make everything right, to not make, America getting right is America being put in fucking dirt. That's America's getting right, but He's coming to restore and renew everything.
Yeah, make it refresh.
Yep, and He do that with what? He's with fire. That's really the only way you're going to, well, what, you have water and you have fire, the two ultimate purifying agents.
Fire is one of the ultimate purifying things. It purifies
Set
stuff.
some shit on fire, nigga. It's gonna make it.
Clean.
It's either gonna break it down
Yep.
to its original you to its first estate, which is what, ash, nothing, or it's gonna cleanse it
Make it shine.
and make it shine. This the Lord gonna make it to its
One or the
original
other.
state. He ain't making this bitch shine. He gonna make this bitch a pile of dust, like the scripture says.
That's how the Lord operates, man. It's either this
It's
or
it's
that.
yeah.
man.
This
no
is
in between.
It's not
Yeah.
no in between, no gray area, none of that. It's either this or that, man.
It's that you let your yay be yay and your nay be nay. The Lord doesn't do all these commas and semicolons and parentheses and fucking maybes and I don't know and
Question
I
marks.
kinda feel like destroying. No, it is what it is. The Heavenly Father this is a power of heaven, man. This is the power of heaven. You know he's strict. He told Moses, "This is how you build this. If one measurement is off, there's going to be a problem."
Problem.
Just like when a man tried to grab the ark when it was falling, what happened? He dropped dead. Whoop.
Trying to do something good.
Yeah, it wasn't his. He wasn't supposed to touch it. Because what? It still fell. It still fell. He tried to get it. He did.
You got more?
Yeah, one more.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to jump down to verse 15. And out of his mouth goeth the sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty Yahweh. Now one more verse, 1 Corinthians 15:23-4. Then come at the end when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to Yahweh, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power, for he must reign till he hath put all enemies under his feet. But that's what's going to happen whether you fuckers like it or not. And whether you like it or not, all of you people are looking for peace. This is how you fucking do it. You know, it's like, once again, like we was going through the whole camp. Esau is the bane of fucking existence, and he has a proven track record. That was it.
This nigga Esau is the problem, man. He's always been the problem. He always gonna be the problem. And how do you solve the problem?
You gotta get rid of it.
You gotta get rid of it. This is Isaiah 66:15. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." Yeah, that's how the Lord is coming, man. It says with his chariots and with fire, man. That part of that fire is the thermonuclear destruction, but also the laser beam from the chariots, man. That's how the Lord is going to come and judge this place. This is verse 16. It says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." It says the slain of the Lord shall be many. Does that sound like the Lord's coming back peaceably?
Read the next verse.
It would sound like he's coming here to come up and all my people. That don't sound like that. He says he's going to plead with all flesh. Verse 17, it says, They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst.
Oh wait, which one?
I read
15 and 16.
No, I read this is 66.
Oh, okay.
You want 65, right?
No, that's
Yeah, I read 15, 66.
okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's what.
Okay. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Matthew 24:30. It reads, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." Man, them ships, chariots. But it says all the tribes of the earth shall mourn, because what? There's going to be a lot of bloodshed, man. There's going to be a lot of death on this side. When you get to Revelations, it's telling you it's going to be only 144,000, 12,000 out of each tribe, and the numerous multitude. But How many people's on this? Like
8 billion.
8 billion?
8 billion, I believe.
Documented. That they have counted.
Yeah, documented. That's a real small number, so you know it's going to be a lot of great calamity when
It's a small number. 8 trillion.
No, from 8. How much is it? Like 8 trillion?
8
billion versus 144,000. That's a.
Oh yeah, that's a small number.
That's a very small number.
Yeah, like we read in that Revelation, it said the Lord's going to destroy this place in 1 hour. The apostles going into it, I think it was their last live stream, saying that's not that long, man. That's going to be a very fast. And what does Scripture say? If the righteous shall be scarcely saved. 1 hour, man. And that's why you got that 2 Peter's 3 and 11. Well, you started at 9, matter of fact.
Time is already sped up for Alexi.
This is 2 Peter's 3 and 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with their great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" That's going into your conduct. Seeing that all these things is about to be destroyed, man, what is your conduct going to be leading up into this time that we're entering into? Until the day of the Lord happens. What are you going to be doing? The true men of Yahweh Shem Yahshua are going to be doing what we're out here doing right now. You know, prophesying. You know, as the scriptures say, occupy until I come, man. So that's what we're doing. You know, continue to be in that watchman. You know, continue to doing the Lord's work. You know, in truth and sincerity, man. You know, giving out that warning, sounding that alarm, man. You know, examining ourselves, that we be in the faith. That's what our kind is going to be. But for the rest of these people out here in the world, what is theirs going to be? They're going to be in the same spirit that they were in Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, they're going to be in the same spirit that they was in during the time of Noah. You know, they was giving it to marriage, partying, BSing, bullshit. You know, continue to trust in with who? What Trump is saying. Everything's all good. But what does 1 Thessalonians say when they should say peace and safety and sudden destruction shall come upon you? That's what's going to happen to these people in the world. And that's going to happen to Jake in this thing too, man. Because Jake in this thing playing as well. You know, you worried about worldly and carnal shit that's not going to bring no benefit to when all hell really break loose, man. The main thing that's gonna help us in these times is what? It's wisdom and knowledge and understanding in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, as well as having our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, that's why we start out with that scripture, Isaiah 41:14. It says, "Fret not thy worm Jacob, I will help thee." We're going to need help from Yahweh Shem Yahshua in the times that we're in and entering into, man, because things are going to continue to get worse and worse. Throughout the whole camp, we talked about how America is on a downfall. Everything is going to continue to get bad, you know? This man is coming down like we earlier, that great wrath, man. He's making a man an offender for a word. It's going to be a point in time where this not going to be accessible, man. We're going to be persecuted. He's going to demonize us. All these things are down the pipeline. So seeing all these things are getting ready to come and pass, what are you going to be doing, man? Are you going to be like those 5 wise virgins in Matthew 25, or are you going to be like the 5 foolish ones, man? You got it.
This is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." When we come into the times like, yo, just buckle into this truth, man. You seen all these fallouts. What is the Genesis doing their own little thing? We're gonna get rid of all our old videos.
They keeping them. They say they just moved to another platform. They're not gonna get rid of their old videos.
But it's all for clickbait. It's for what's the word I'm looking for? An audience and money, basically.
Money.
But you know that's stupid, man. Like I said, if you actually pay attention to be a seer, a watcher, the American dollar is about to fucking fall. You don't see these jakes out here that's gonna make that dumbass decision besides being stupid. Where they gonna either have to sell out. Like I said, that's what Elder Apostle said. We're gonna have the apostacies. We're gonna have the spies, you can say.
It's apostasy, it's
Agents and sellouts. We got that now, man. A lot of sellouts you've seen right
and
now.
it's different forms of agents, man. You can have an agent that's been put inside to infiltrate to gather information, or you can have an agent like off that movie. It's the movie One Battle After Another, where they come to you and tell you you can continue to do what you're doing for whatever reason, for something in return, man. But then what? When they ready to grab you up, they grab you up. They're like, okay, now we need to know everything, man.
I didn't tell that too.
Remember he went in the
Oh
bathroom?
yeah.
He said, you want to continue to do what you want to do, and you gotta come and make me feel good. But
That nigga's stupid.
they said, can you explain that?
They're like, nigga, you think we dumb?
Can you explain that? But
See,
yeah,
I was reverse. He said I was in part of a surgeon when I was younger, and I was taken by the enemy.
think about it. But yeah, so it's all these things is gonna come to the light because, like the scriptures say, there's nothing here that's not made manifest, man. Everything is gonna be brought to the light before the end officially comes to pass, man. We just have to wait and see. But we're in a time where the Lord is making that separation, man. Where he's making known who his true followers are, who's not. It's just a matter of time till it's brought to the limelight, and it always get brought to the limelight, man. You know, you see what happened with my man's Pegasus. You know, his ass, man. During Johanna, he had accusations, man. It always happens, man. Polite, it always happens, man. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen again, man. But
Basically being exposed. Luke 12, this is the book of Luke 12 and verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Because we know, like you said, we got, for an example, like look at what we got. We got this Trump. We got Trump in office, a so-called president, but he's a puppet. He's just a front man. He just, we got these so-called Amalek pulling the strings, but we're figuring out and revealing, it's these mofos that's causing all this destruction, turmoil, these wars. It's coming to a point where the Lord is slowly revealing the curtain, the covering on who the one that caused all these issues, man. That's it.
So we're in a good time, like brothers be saying in their videos, like it's what a time to be alive. It's a good time to be alive, man. We see all these prophecies that's coming to pass, man. We see how close we are to Yahweh's return. And then that the second Peter just say hastening into the day. We're hastening to the day of Yahweh's return, man. Because we know when Yahweh's return that's it, man. The kingdom. That's what's next. Is the kingdom, and that's what we're waiting on. That's what we're patiently waiting on. For the Lord to bring the kingdom, man, for him to come back and to defeat Esau, to put all his enemies under his foot, and to establish the kingdom, man. And Yahweh runs out would be of those men, be a part of that number.
Keep reading.
Yeah, I was gonna keep reading on that. In St. Peter's 3:12 says, looking for and hastening into the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire should be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, looking for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Yeah, and that's what we're looking for, the new heavens and the new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Because this place where we're at now is not dwelt in righteousness, man. It's dwelt in complete wickedness, man. Under who? Under the rulership of Esau Edom. The scriptures say, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness, man. He's been shown favor. How has he been shown favor? Because look where like it says in Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He's in power, he's in rulership right now, and also what? He's over there in the land. And him being over there in the land, what is he doing, man? He's not living righteous. He's over there in the land, man. He's doing completely opposite, man. Having rainbow parades over there bombing a whole nother country, man. You ain't supposed to be doing stuff like that. And you claiming yourself to be the people, man. So this place is not dwelling in righteousness. It's not going to dwell in righteousness until you how about you outside on the scene, man.
This is 1 John 5 and verse 19. It says, we know that we are of Yahweh, and that the whole world lies in wickedness. The whole world is in wickedness. Especially the whole world follows out the vibration of the so-called white man. So it makes sense that the whole world is in this wicked estate. That the earth isn't yielding its fruit to its fullest. Why? Because the wicked is in authority. And the wicked in authority, the people more.
Yeah.
Not only the people, but the animals, everything. Look at the state of the planet Earth under the reign of the so-called white man. Everything is mourning.
Yeah.
Goddamn fish are mourning. And why is a fish beaching itself? A big giant whale saying, I can't do this no more.
Do this shit.
And they breathe water and air. They're like, this shit is fucked. We gotta get out of here. It's all because of the reign of Esau Edom. He's the problem, and he has to be taken out. Is the Lord? The scriptures say that the Lord will set up one that is profitable in due season. Esau Edom can't manage the planet Earth. He doesn't know how to. He's a fool.
He doesn't know how to because what? He don't want to follow the blueprint that was set by Yahweh Shai. Following the blueprint of Yahweh Shai is how things is supposed to be ran. It's the order. But what is Esau? Esau is that hard-headed ass child that always wants to do the ass opposite. And you see that throughout the scriptures and you see that throughout history. From when he was Esau, what? They was told, Esau and Jacob was told not to marry the other nations. What the first thing Esau gonna do? Go marry a heathen. Then when you go back to Cain and Abel, when it came to the offering, he gave a bullshit ass offering, man.
So if thou do as well, then thou shalt be
rewarded, man. But Esau can never do right. Why? Because when you go to Psalms, I believe it's 58 and 3, it says they're wicked is
wicked is estranged
from the womb. Yeah. As soon as they're born, they speaking lies, man. That's Esau, man. That's in his nature, man. That's in the so-called white man's nature, is to be wicked as soon as they're born, man, to speak lies, to be the deceiver. That's in their nature.
Yeah, that's Revelation 27. He shall go out and deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth.
Yeah. That's why the scriptures say, I believe in Sirach, it say never trust thy enemy, but don't let Esau be too close to you. Don't let him be around you, man. Because when he's around you too close to you, what? It's not gonna never go good for you in the end. And you see that what happened with the Northern Kingdom, man. They came over here with the Northern Kingdom, what? Learned their ways, came over here like everything was all good, and what did they do, man? Start slaughtering, start killing. You see that. That's in his nature, man. Why? Because his blessing was a sword, and also the part of his blessing was to have dominion over the earth for a short period of time. But like the brother said earlier, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. And we're in that transitioning period right now where Esau is being pulled out of rulership, and Jacob is about to be put on top, man. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. We're going to close out by giving our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Double honor to Elder Father Great Millstone, taught people well. Peace, blessing, salutation. I come out there, scatter abroad to the four corners of the earth. That serving the truth and sincerity to you, say Shalom.
Shalom.
Come on, Bakio.
Come on, Bakio.